Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, as always, we have elections. We're specifically going to be looking at Colorado. Now, Colorado doesn't have a Senate election. We talked about Colorado specifically did their Senate elections in 2020 and 2022, so they have a year off. But they do have an at large race going on, and that is the University Regents. Not really a very popular office, but interesting office. We can take a little look at that if we have time. But yes, they had their primaries. The University Regents is divided up into districts, but there is technically an at-large district that represents all of Colorado, and we're going to specifically be looking at that race. It looks like other districts here were like District 3. The Democrat and Republican were nominated unopposed. Democrat running unopposed altogether in District 5. This must actually, never mind. It's facing Montera. But yes, this is the University Regents. We can take a look at that. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Democratic primary because that's specifically what we're going to be looking at today. So, the Democratic primary for the Colorado University Regents specifically shows Elliott Hood winning the general by, let's just say, I would say by almost 5 points. Almost 5 points. Part of the reason why his opponent Charles Johnson did so well was of the Metro. He managed to grab votes from Adams and Arapahoe counties. But as you know, it was Elliott Hood that put the lid on it by winning Denver. Now, Denver he carried by just 1 point, less than a point. And that's also giving uh, Charles Johnson some move and some momentum there. You will also see he carried other areas, adding on to that 52%. Mr. Elliott Hood, he managed to carry, as you know, Boulder County, which has Boulder. He manages to carry, as you know, Colorado Springs, Fort Collins. There's also the consolidated city of Broomfield. But yes, he's adding these bigger cities to his collection. Pueblo, I think. I don't know if it's probably not a big city, but yeah, Charles Johnson won that said uh, Pueblo County. But, and there are two counties that are currently tied. I don't know if they will be tied throughout the whole race, but you'll clearly see that there is Dolores County, excuse me, along with Phillips County. Exactly, Dolores tied with 25 votes, along with Phillips County being tied with 49 votes. So, interestingly enough, Hood performed his best in Larimer County, wherever that is. Oh, I think I passed it. I thought I saw it. Or my eyes are just playing tricks on me. Oh, right here. That's where Fort Collins is. But yes, performed his best there, 59%. Well, yeah, that's where he received the most votes out of the 59. But he also tied it in Pitkin along with Grand, Custer, Hinsdale, And Montezuma, well, Montezuma is 58, never mind, but yes. He tied in 5 counties. We take a look at Johnson, and Johnson, he is his best county is Jackson County. He should be named Charles Jackson, but yes, Charles Johnson wins Jackson County, of course, by 67%. Uh, it usually shows, I mean, it's usually the best county of performance is usually the county you reside in when it comes to primaries. So the conspiracy that Jackson County is right up here. The conspiracy that, oh, Charles Johnson's from Jackson. I don't know. I can't say for sure. He, out of everything, I think Denver was too close to be very close to the fact that, you know what, maybe both of them are from Denver. Uh, that's kind of explaining why we're having such a close race. But yes, you'll see uh, Elliott Hood performing great in more populous areas in this said state, while it seems that Charles Johnson's performing in suburban areas and rural areas. But yes. And like I said, at large, Eric Renard, he won his primary unopposed. He will be facing Mr. Elliott Hood in the general. Before we end this video, I kind of want to clarify what a university regent is. University Regent of Colorado. These are districts. Oh, yeah, the Board of Regents. So, specifically, the University of Colorado Board of Regents consists of 9 members serving staggered 6-year terms, sort of like a Senate term, right? One is elected from each of Colorado's 8 congressional districts. Interesting. So they don't really create their own district. Instead, they use the House districts. And one, as I said, we looked at that. One is from an at-large district. The board is charged, or in other cases, tasked, constitutionally with the general supervision of the university and the exclusive control and direction of all funds of and appropriations to the university unless otherwise provided by law. Which okay, maybe it's specific. It's specifically talk about the University of Colorado, which would make sense. But yes, and that's true because the University of Colorado varies in different districts. Boulder, Anch- Anschutz, Denver, Colorado Springs. But yeah, that does make a matter of fact. But anyway, what do you guys think in regards to Colorado? There are no other races. State Board of Education is divided into districts. There's all along with the United States House of Representatives. I think this was a special election. It was. Republicans successfully won that said election in that deep red district. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, I will see you all in the next political episode.